Quick question. What if I told you Niagara Falls is secretly one of the most engineered natural wonders on Earth? Sounds weird, right? Let me show you what most people don't know about it. So next time you visit, you'll see the falls like an insider. First, Niagara Falls is actually 3 waterfalls. Horseshoe, American, the tiny but mighty Bridal Veil. Together they move more water than almost any waterfall on the planet. About 3,160 tons every second during peak flow. But here's the twist. It doesn't always look that powerful. At night, a lot of that water is quietly redirected into massive hydropower tunnels. The International Control Works upstream literally dials the river like a faucet. More water in daylight for the view. More water to turbines at night for electricity. So the falls you see is partly choreographed. Still epic. Second, the falls are on the move. Over the last 12,000 years, the brink has retreated about 7 miles upstream, carving the Niagara Gorge. Today, engineers have slowed that erosion with water control and rock stabilization. Translation: fewer catastrophic collapses, more Instagrammable mist. Third, yes, it freezes, but not how you think. The entire waterfall doesn't turn into an ice wall. Instead, the surface can glaze over. Ice bridges form at the base when mist piles up and fuses. The river keeps roaring underneath like a subwoofer you can't see. Fourth, the falls once actually stopped. In 1848, high winds jammed ice at the river's mouth. People walked on the exposed riverbed. And in 1969, engineers intentionally turned off American Falls by building a temporary dam to study rockfall risk. Imagine pulling the plug on a wonder of the world, then inspecting its teeth. Fifth, fish. Survive the drop. Most small fish ride the aerated curtain like a giant bubble elevator and splash out stunned but alive. Nature's extreme water slide. 0 stars. Do not recommend, but it works. Sixth, that emerald tint? It's not dye. It's sunlight scattering off tiny rock flour. Dissolved limestone. Shale. Basically powdered gorge in your water. The color is a chemistry flex. Seventh, this isn't just a border selfie spot. The Niagara River connects Lake Erie to Lake Ontario, tapping the Great Lakes, about 20% of the world's surface fresh water. So those droplets are part of a continental plumbing system. Eighth, the name likely comes from the indigenous neutral nation word Onguiahra, often interpreted as the Strait. People have told stories around this roar for thousands of years. Ninth, stunts. The first person to go over in a barrel was a 63-year-old schoolteacher, Annie Edson Taylor, in 1901, and she survived. In 2012, a tightrope walker crossed the Horseshoe Falls with a harness because authorities like people not dying. 10th, boats. The famous Maid of the Mist now runs fully electric catamarans, which is pretty poetic, clean power gliding into the belly of a hydroelectric icon. So next time you stand in that cooling spray, remember, you're looking at a living sculpture, sculpted by ice ages, steered by engineers, powered by a whole Great Lakes super system. It's not just a waterfall, a time machine, a power plant, a geology lesson crashing into one non-stop roar.